I don't understand the problem. The roads are just wet, not icy here in North London. Tell us what the conditions are like where you are. We've heard from Los Angeles, of all places. Doesn't matter where you are, just let us know what the problem is and how bad things are. Let's go to Luke, who's in Chigwell. Luke, you've got a flight cancellation story.
Yep. Basically, it's been one of the worst few days of our lives. There's 9 of us all going on holiday. And, we went to the airport on Saturday, got there quite late because the snow started coming down on Saturday. So
where are you going?
We're going from Heathrow to New York.
Right.
So we made it to Terminal 3, and we all basically got there and nothing was going on. The runway was shut. But Virgin hadn't told us about any of this, so it's very hard to know what was going on. We were told there'd be an announcement at 5 o'clock, and we were told that the runway had reopened and we could check our bags in and go away. So we all checked the cases in, and 2 hours later they told us they'd cancelled the flight again, and they'd taken our cases, and that was the last we saw of them.
Where are your cases now?
So we don't know. We assume they're at Heathrow. They've told us they're somewhere at Heathrow, so we waited there the rest of the night till about 12 o'clock until we all had to come home. So we had a little girl with us as well.
Right.
And we came back that night. They told us, we kept trying to get through to them, through to Virgin. We finally got through yesterday. Yeah. They told us to drive up to Heathrow today. The cases would be there. So 3 of us went. We got there, and they hadn't seen the cases. They had no idea where they were. Told us to come back home again. We live 50 miles away. So it was just ridiculous the way we've been treated by the Virgin staff. And I think the airport is just so unorganised.
Well, just describe for us. Be an eyewitness. Just describe for us what Terminal 3 looks like when you go in.
Oh, God. Well, the other day, it was just like turmoil. You could just about stand up. It was impossible to sit down. There were hundreds and hundreds of people all around. People were running out of battery on their phones and laptops, trying to find plug sockets, sitting down in the toilets, trying to go on their laptops, because no one can get hold of any hotels. They're all fully booked. So people are just in the worst situations, and the airlines aren't helping. There's not enough people around to tell people what to do. And when you ask the staff what to do, they don't even know themselves.
Are there lots of families, Luke, with young children who are having to spend the night overnight in the airport terminals?
Yeah, there were a big mix of all different sorts of people, and a lot of them were families as well. And I feel sorry for the people that are still there, because we managed to get back on the train that night, but it was difficult for people that don't live around here. They're stuck there because they can't go to hotels, and the airlines are making you lay out for the hotels. So if you've got a family of 5, 6 people, it's expensive to do that.
Right. Do you? What are your plans now?
Well, our plans now is we're trying to change the flight. We got half of us onto a flight to Miami on Friday.
Well, everyone's going there.
So everyone's diverting to Miami, but we don't have our cases, so I'm not sure what we're going to do. We have to keep calling them and hope that they said they're going to make an announcement, but they've said this all day, all night, every single day, and they never have.
So Virgin literally do not know where your baggage is?
Virgin don't know anything. They've got no idea. They didn't even know who we were at one point.
Now, when you get, we were hearing from our political correspondent that you're only allowed into the terminal if you've got a ticket to fly. Is that right?
Yeah, they were making it really difficult to get in. I know some people that were there told the terminal they had to go and pick up baggage, but it was difficult to get into the terminal. I've heard they've closed it since then, Terminal 3, so...
Well, yeah, no, I think it's still technically open, but you do have to have it, because we were just hearing just now from our political correspondent that you do have to have a ticket. But people are literally, who the police and security forces don't feel are allowed in, are not allowing them into the terminal. They're just allowing them to stand outside in the freezing cold. Yeah, the scenes outside, there were hundreds of people outside the terminal, because we went to the car park next to it about 2 hours ago to pick cases up, and when we were outside and watching the people there, they're just not letting anyone in. It's like the doors are just completely blocked, and there's a lot of people outside, and it's freezing out there. Oh, I know. What's the queue for the Costa coffee? Oh, long as well. All the coffee places are packed. You can't. A lot of the places have run out of coffee. Oh, I'm not surprised. It's just mad. Oh, you got to laugh or you die. Luke in Chigwell, thank you very much. Good luck. Hope it all works out for you. I suspect this is just going to go on and on and on. Let's just change the subject for a moment.